Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Fancy Sip Review. Today on the Fancy Sip Review, I'm going to be reviewing another Fruitopia beverage. Now, if you do not know what Fruitopia is, if you do not remember the 90s Coca-Cola juice company, Fruitopia originally came out as a beverage that was sold in New York City, pretty much every building, as well as a lot of schools in the New York area. What they did was they were tricking people into believing that juice is healthier than soda. Now, the amount of juice in this is very negligible compared to that of a soda. I mean, even Mountain Dew has some orange juice in it. But what Fruitopia did differently than other juices is they did a real hippie new age gimmicky type thing. Now, the Fruitopia that I'm going to be reviewing today is fruit integration. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fruit integration. Is that implying that back before Fruitopia came out, the fruits were segregated and certain types of fruits weren't allowed in the same type of juice as others? Was the strawberry and banana segregated from the blueberry and the kiwi? Well, I don't possibly think that could be possible, but I am glad for civil rights to allow these juices to come together. Now, what you are getting with the fruit integration, or in French, it is called symbiose, AUX fruits, is you are getting a blend of mostly apple and pineapple. This does have concentrate of carrot and blueberry, which is only used for the color, which is what I think the integration is back in the old days, the carrot and the blueberries used to have to go to different schools than the apples and the pineapples. But thankfully nowadays it's not that way anymore. So this is what the box looks like, because this comes in a 1-liter box. Says Fruitopia, uses the old 90s design, shows the pineapple, shows the apple. So it is mostly just showing that this is a apple and pineapple beverage. The other two fruits are just there for the color. This is what it looks like on the French side if you don't know English. And here is the nutrition facts. I gotta block my face so it doesn't pick me up. So what I'm wondering is, what could Fruitopia do for modern tech companies? You've got people like Elon Musk buying up Twitter, but I mean, there really isn't a new age social media related beverage that could be marketed in the same way Fruitopia is. That could be kind of funny, like a rainbow family cult social network or something like that. But let's not waste any more time making jokes about the gimmick of a new age beverage that doesn't exist in America anymore. Let's give this a pour and see what it tastes like. Or actually, before I do that, I'll just read this out. You're getting 90 calories, 23 carbohydrates, 22 grams of sugar, 15 milligrams of sodium. You're getting 20 milligrams of potassium, 63 milligrams of vitamin C. This is in 1 cup, which is 8 ounces, or 250 milliliters. You're getting filtered water, fruit juices from concentrate, apple and pineapple is the juices, sugar, natural flavor, citric acid, ascorbic acid, which is the vitamin C, and again, the concentrate of carrot and blueberry for color. Let's give this a pour, see what it looks like. It goes all over the place. This is not like pouring a can. This starts going out normally and then just starts spraying out. I wonder if when the two juices were allowed to be in the same box as the other two juices, if they said to each other, "I'm cheesed to meet you." I know that that would be a dairy beverage joke, which doesn't fit this, but somebody told me to say that in this review. So this is what the beverage looks like. It has a very raspberry color. It's not picking the color up that well. And honestly, the raspberry color might just be picked up by the light to the right of me. Here I am now inside of the beverage. That's kind of funny to me to do. See what this smells like. It does have a very weird raspberry type smell to it, which isn't in this beverage. It couldn't be the blueberry or the carrot because those are at the bottom of the ingredients. Smell this one more time. It's probably just a blend of the apple as well as the pineapple that I'm getting the smell of. But it does smell as if these two beverages blending together do have a raspberry-ish scent to it, which, I don't know. It's got to be the pineapple, honestly, because an apple shouldn't smell like that. Apple juice doesn't smell like that. So on the first sip, you are getting a lot of the pineapple taste. You are getting a little bit of apple taste, which comes in the middle of the flavor. Now, on the palate, you are getting a very sweet beverage. Again, you are getting a very sweet version of a pineapple, though. It doesn't have much bitterness to this, and the apple is more so of a red type of an apple, not a Granny Smith or any green apple. This is just a red Macintosh tasting apple beverage. It does have a very minor bitter taste, which doesn't come from anything other than what I would assume would be other ingredients in this beverage. I mean, it doesn't really overstay the bitterness. However, the bitterness is there. I would be lying if I said that the bitterness doesn't exist in this, but it still is a sweet beverage. So again, this still has the same darkish red color that looks like a cranberry juice. I'm still smelling a lot of the combination of the two juices, but this does have a very distinguished cranberry taste, or smell, even though that is not in the ingredients. The blue raspberry and the carrot juice is what is giving it the color. I don't know why this wouldn't be a more yellowish color, as it has mostly pineapple and apple juice in it. I think this is an okay flavor Fruitopia. Now, although I am glad the segregation of the juices has ended, and they integrated the two different juices together into the same beverage, I think that it made a combination hodgepodge of flavor that tastes like something that already exists. Now, I keep comparing this to that of a cranberry tasting beverage, although it is a sweet cranberry tasting beverage, not the bitter type that you would expect. I don't think these two juices really go well together comparatively to that of the strawberry passion that I had the other day. And I think the kiwi is probably my favorite. I think this is probably the worst of the Fruitopias that I've reviewed so far. I think I'd give this beverage a 7 out of 10. I think this is still a passable beverage. I think Fruitopia is better than drinking a Snapple or a whatever the other one is, V8. I I don't think those taste as good as Fruitopia. Fruitopia is a lot of that sweetness that you like that doesn't have the same amount of, juice in it, which kind of adds to the healthiness, but it doesn't add to the good taste. This is 10% juice from apple and pineapple. It outright says from concentrate right there at the bottom. So yeah, I think this is a passable beverage, but a very slightly passable beverage. I think that if they were going to integrate other juices in the future, something as common as strawberry banana would have probably worked better than apple and pineapple. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a lot. If you were going to want to integrate two different juices that aren't already a common flavor, what do you think would be the next for the integration of the flavors? I think a grape and orange would be kind of interesting because those are usually sold as generic sodas. But again, please leave in the comments what you think. Please tell me if you agree or disagree with this review. Have a great day.